Very well, very well. Very well. Pretty sweaty.
Yeah. Congratulations for the gig. It was really a blast.
Thank you very much. We had some technical troubles, but we got over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw you helping him while playing with the ear monitors.
Yeah.
I took few pictures in that moment.
Yeah, that's real friendship right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very common. Like, yeah. For me, it's common, the technical difficulties.
So it happens always.
No, not always, but often. Too often.
Okay.
Like I'm having so much fun on the stage and doing all sorts of stuff, running around. So I'm prone to accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was good, so don't worry if there was
Thank you.
some small thing going on.
Thank you very much.
So, for who doesn't know you, would you mind to introduce your band?
Yeah, we are Surut from Tampere, Finland, and we are a sort of black and hardcore / screamo band. And a weird amalgam of different genres, I believe. I think it's not very easy to put us in one box only. Yeah.
I think that for many bands it's a bit difficult to put the band in a certain category.
Yeah.
Because the influences are many, and band in particular nowadays there is a lot of experimental things going on.
That's
so
true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Metallica is pretty easy to put in a box. Yeah.
But talking about your music, you released your first debut album last year. At the
very end of last year in December.
Yeah. Unelma?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what can you tell about its genesis and lyrics?
What was the first one?
The genesis of the album. How you work on the album?
Well, the album wasn't written on we took a long time to make the album, and we gathered some very old songs. For example, the song "Antaa pilviä vyöryä" is probably one of our oldest songs on the album, and
that's our first demo song.
Yeah. And then "Nyt olet kaunis" is the most new, so maybe it gives a glimpse for the direction we are leaning on in the future. But lyrically, I think it's a very dark album. But I think people make the misconception often that it's darkness for the sake of darkness. It's like diving into our ugly side. But when you look at it more closely, the ugliness don't seem so ugly anymore. But it's very complicated. There are also some beautiful things in there, and
there is also hope.
Yeah.
In the lyrics, so.
Yeah, maybe the ugliness appears to be some sort of sensitivity. Why we react in the ways we do, even if they are harmful for ourselves or others. Maybe there has been a sensitivity there.
Yeah. Is this a concept album, or every song has its own story?
I think you can find the concept which I just went through from the whole of the album. All of the songs are handle some things about the human psyche and emotions and stuff like that. So maybe what I just said is kind of the background theme throughout the album.
Yeah. And the songs are in Finnish.
Yeah.
Why did you choose to keep them in Finnish and not going like many other bands to the English?
Mm-hmm. We actually have done at first English songs, but I don't know, we choose to Finnish because it's all
Native language.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
It felt more natural.
as you can see, I don't speak English very well, so
It's good. It's a good. You have a good English. I don't speak English neither very well, so.
But I might add, I think we found out that it feels much more honest
Yeah.
to write in our native language, and we can say exactly what we want. Whereas when we wrote the English lyrics before, then it always felt kind of shallow. But now it's the most honest that we can be,
Yeah.
and there's some
It's more
integrity
easy
in that.
to express what you want to say.
Sure, yes.
Yeah. And you release,
sorry. Finnish is always, at least I think, it's much more richer language
Yeah.
than English.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of people outside Finland love to listen songs in Finnish.
Really, that's nice to hear.
Yeah, I'm from Italy originally, and in Italy, Finnish bands are always seen like really something amazing.
Really?
So yeah,
Wow, that's cool. Maybe we should go to Italy then.
yeah, you have to try to get there.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually in Italy touring with my other band, a screamo band called Alice,
Yeah.
just at the end of the last year too, and it was one of the best experiences I've had in my life.
Nice.
The Italian crowd is totally crazy
Yeah.
compared to Finnish crowd. It was something amazing.
Yeah, let's say that when it comes to live, the Finnish crowd is more maybe shy. When if you go
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
soft you go, more crazy they get.
That's true. Yeah, we have seen it. We have done some gigs in Estonia, in Tallinn, for example, and instantly when you go over that little patch of ocean to Estonia, very short distance away from Finland, the feeling is totally different. Like people go crazy already.
Yeah. Yeah. And you released 2 singles from the album, and the first one came out with a beautiful music video, and it's new called Kaunis.
Yeah.
And the video is with two dancers, really talented, and I like the story. I must say that a bit remind me of Flesh God Apocalypse video. It's different, but there is this there is a connection
Okay.
with the dancers. But do you came up with this idea, or was someone else that came up with the idea to have the 2 dancers and having the girl doing the certain movement? Who was the one that decided that I want a video like this?
Well, I believe at the beginning it was my idea. I have to say I'm not familiar with the Flesh God Apocalypse video, but we'll have to check that out. But the original idea was mine, but then it of course transformed because we had many people working for the video, and we had some real professionals there, and they wrote the story line of the video complete. So of course it transformed, and also the dancers made the whole choreography. We just gave them the general idea, and then they could freely express themselves. And I think it was like it was done together to completion. Like we couldn't have done it without one part of the group.
So it was a group collaboration.
Yeah.
And I suggest everybody to go and check out your music video, because it deserves. It's really a piece of art.
Thank you very much.
I really enjoy, and I think that everybody should watch when a music video is well done.
Thank you so much.
What are your main influences?
that's a difficult one also.
I know. There are so many.
Yeah. It's hard to name like a main influence for the band, because I think we soak everything in all the time, and inspiration sometimes comes from weird places, not from the metal scene, but a very different kind of music, like some Icelandic atmospheric music and stuff like that, and some classical music and pop music also. Some pop music like hooks we have actually transformed into our own songs, and so it's hard to say the main influence, but maybe for myself you can tell your influences then. But when Deaf Heaven's Sunbather originally came out, my mind was blown into pieces, and they showed me at least a new direction, and maybe some pieces came together then, and I was like, this is how I want to make some music myself too. Yeah.
I think there is also Alcest, some hardcore bands, and what else?
Converge for sure.
Yeah.
And Baptists. Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. So it really is a weird mixture.
And now you played today. Do you have other gigs upcoming?
Yeah. We have a lot of gigs during the springtime, and then in autumn we are going the first time to many countries outside of Finland. We have mainly played Finland this far, but now it's in our plans to move forward from here. Yeah.
Step by step.
Exactly. And we would love to come to Italy, so please contact us if you're interested. We would love to be there.
I may know people that can help, but maybe I will send you contact if you want.
Yeah.
And what's on plan for the future? Gigs? Are you writing new music? Because I know that musicians are always up on writing something. What's going on with the band beside the gigs?
Yeah. Well, beside the gigs, maybe the gigs are the main thing that we are focusing right now, because we just released the new debut LP. So we are monetizing that right now, but we already have a lot of songs ready for the next record. So when we are ready, after we have done some touring with this record, we for sure are going back to the studio. Yeah.
Let's see what the future holds.
Yeah.
Okay, we are at the end of this interview. Thank you so much for your time. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Would you like to say something to people that are watching this interview?
Yeah, listen to our music, and please feel free to contact us. We would love to talk to you guys, and also feel free to contact us definitely if you want us to go to gigs in your country, which is not Finland, hopefully. Yeah. Because we are done with Finland. We have to come to your country now.
Yeah. And also buy some merch.
Important.
Of course.
Yes.
To support the band.
Exactly.
Always buy the albums, the T-shirt, and everything that the band is selling.
Yeah. Amen.
Everything is helping the band, because nowadays with Spotify there is not much going on. So go to the gigs and buy the merch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kiitos.